Hello, Capricorn. What's good with you? It is now time for your November 2022 main monthly reading. If you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading with me, please look in the description box of this video. That's where you'll find everything you need to know. All right, we're opening this up here with singles and your love interest. I just want to see what's generally happening. Whoa, ooh, that was quick. Seven of Swords jumped out. I'm not going to speak on that yet. Let's just see what the rest of the spread says. Let's see. 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Ooh, Sun card reversed. Boom, 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 boom. Page of Swords reversed. Okay. Ooh, 10 of Cups though. Is the person you're dealing with already in a relationship? I know this isn't everybody, but what I'm seeing right now straight off is that you might, if you're dealing with somebody that's in a relationship, you might be inquiring about somebody who's not a faithful person. 7 of Swords, 10 of Cups, 5 of Cups. It's telling me that you stalk the hell out of them. Communication looks good between the two of you, but I don't see a love offer being made. This concerns me here. I'm seeing you all communicating really well. You're forming a good connection, but I'm not seeing a love offer being made. Could be a Pisces for some of you. Also have Aquarius, Leo, and Leo. 10 of Wands. Man, there's a big piece of the puzzle missing here. A big piece. Okay, let me just jump straight into this person's intentions. That 7 of Swords has me a little bit suspicious. Has my spidey senses tingling. Let's see. What's this person's true energy? What's their energy and intentions? What's this person's true energy and true intentions? King of Pentacles. Could be somebody who is pretty well off financially. You know, could be somebody that owns their own business, possibly. Either way, whatever it is, whether they're doing good financially or own their own business or not, I feel like they are very, 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 very hard on their finances. And that's probably their number one priority in life. Their career, their money, their things, you know. That's probably reigns supreme in their world. Page of Swords. Ooh. So this person's a bit argumentative, honestly. Yeah, I think that they do have an interest in you. They can kind of tell that you're into them too, but they're not 100% sure. Or if you have made it known, they're not 100% sure how into you they are. I feel like they're trying to read you, trying to figure you out. If you are dealing with a coworker, I don't think this person wants a workplace relationship. But again, I'm feeling like, and I hate to sound this specific, so if this isn't your situation, then just chuck it. But some of you are dealing with somebody that's already in a relationship. There it is again. There it is again. I don't think this person is somebody with a bunch of integrity. I don't think this is really somebody who is very trustworthy. Okay. Well, let's see if anything's happening. Any kind of outcome. And I'm extending this out to the rest of the year. What's the outcome from November to the end of the year? The two of you getting together, hooking up, anything? Let's see. We shall see. Boom, boom. 5 of Swords in the reverse. Nah, I'm kind of feeling like this person is keeping their guard up, honestly. Feeling like they're keeping their guard up. Hermit reversed, Empress reversed. Now, I'm seeing communication. You know, you all are communicating good. You're forming a good connection, getting to know each other real good. If you are dealing with somebody who is currently in a relationship, I don't see them leaving that relationship. I do not see this person making a decision. I do not. So you probably, if this person doesn't make a decision, it's showing me that you're probably going to end up walking away from this before the year's out. Could be a Taurus for some of you. Let's grab the advice. Let's get the advice. What's the best advice for Capricorn? What's the best advice? Four of Cups reversed. So don't pass up any new opportunities waiting on this person. If a new opportunity makes its way in, like here's the example I always give, okay? If you have the proverbial door hanging wide open and it's known, you know, the door's hanging wide open and they don't want to come in, that's their problem. If you have the door hanging wide open and somebody else who is not this person decides to come in and see if you're interested, don't turn them down just because you're waiting on somebody else. When the universe brings you your person, you ain't gonna have to wait around on them. When the universe there's one thing, man, this shit gets on my nerves, man. Every time I hear somebody say, there's nothing that hurts worse than meeting the right person at the wrong time. How stupid do you think the universe is? That's like one of the most arrogant fucking things a person can say. I met the right person at the wrong time. Because the universe is stupid. Dude, the universe is not that goddamn dumb, man. When the universe brings you your person, you're not going to have to sit around and wait for them to make a decision. When the universe brings you your person, you're not going to have to sit around and drive yourself nuts trying to figure out how they feel about you. When the universe brings you your person, they are not going to be unsure about whether or not they want to be with you. Leave the door hanging wide open. If they don't take it, that's on them. Don't turn down any new opportunities waiting on this person. Okay? All right. Let's look at the current person. Current person. If you are not experiencing any problems, issues, or concerns with somebody who's currently a part of your life, then this here is not for you. What's the general issue, the general problem between Capricorn and the current person in November 2022? Two of Wands. You're at a crossroads. Should I stay or should I go? Bam. King of Wands reversed. Hangman, so I do see you hanging in there. I don't see you abandoning this. I don't see them abandoning this. I'm not seeing anything coming to an end. It's not even telling me what the problem is. It is telling me there is a lot of tension, a lot of walking on eggshells energy, because one of you doesn't even take this seriously anymore. And I can't tell who it is. Can't tell who it is. I mean, I'm honestly feeling like this person's in love with you. Are you dealing... King of Cups, King of Wands, reversed. Are you dealing with somebody who, like, is kind of bipolar, sends you mixed signals, you know, says one thing while they're acting another way, acts one way while they're saying something else? Does this person play mind games with you a little bit, maybe? Could be an Aries for some of you. Why y'all cardinal signs always flock together, man? I see that all the time. I see elements. I always see cardinal signs with cardinal signs and fixed signs with fixed signs. And it's like, that could pose an issue. Okay. Well, I guess let's just see this person's true intentions. Let's see the current person's real feelings and intentions at the deepest level. The Fool card again. I'm honestly kind of feeling like this person might just be immature, honestly. They might just be immature. Two of Wands reversed. Okay, so this person's a horrible communicator. Queen of Pentacles. So I don't see bad intentions. I really don't. So just to let you know, like up front, whenever I look at their intentions, what I'm looking for is some bullshit. You know, are they lying to you? Are they manipulating you? Are they playing games with you, breadcrumbing you, stringing you along? You know, that kind of thing. Not seeing any of that. I'm not seeing any of that. I'm honestly, and you know what? Some of you, I'm going to get kind of specific again. Some of you might be dealing with somebody that you know is just immature. And the thing about immaturity is, just because somebody's immature doesn't make them a bad person. So you may see the good person buried deep, deep down in there, but they're just immature and naive. So you know they can't help it. You know, so this is a conundrum that we find ourselves mixed up in a lot when you see they have good intentions, but they're just too immature to actually initiate those intentions properly. So it's like, I know you don't mean it. I know you mean well. So that's it, you know? Okay, yeah, they do not feel like your all's cycle is complete yet. So they're not wanting to go anywhere. They're not wanting to go anywhere. But let's see the outcome then. Let's see the outcome. Will this come to an end? Will it stay the same or will it get better? What's the outcome? Bam. Codependency. Okay. All right. So no, I'm not seeing you going anywhere. I'm not seeing you going anywhere because as much tension as there is between the two of you, as much, you know, as you all don't see eye to eye and whatnot, you all still have a damn near unbreakable connection. It's almost impossible for you to walk away from. Okay, we got to get the advice for this then. We got to get the advice for this. Okay, let's see. What's the advice? Oh, the fucking Fool card. That came out in the last spread too. 3 times in a row, the Fool card came out. Hang on. Six of Swords reversed. It's saying not to move on from this. We gotta figure out how to navigate this problem. Okay? So we know that in order, and listen very carefully, if there's one thing any of you takes away from this video, I don't care who you are, listen very carefully. In order for any type of relationship to grow, thrive, and evolve successfully, both people have to be working on themselves. That's the secret. That's the key. The problem is working on yourself sucks. Nobody wants to do that. I don't want to do that. It's not fun. You know, we have these beliefs and these, you know, ideologies, and the way that we look at the world was programmed into our heads since we were kids. Nobody wants to say to themselves, yeah, I'm kind of full of shit. You know, yeah, this thing that I do has been holding me back my whole life. The way I look at this is wrong. The way I feel about this is wrong. I need to start changing my beliefs. I need to start changing the way I look at love, at money, at the world. Nobody wants to do that because it sucks. So in order to have two people willing to do that for each other is tough. That's tricky. The only thing that you can do is work on yourself. And no, that does not mean that you are in the wrong. I don't care if you're in the wrong or not. That triggers people's defenses when you say that you need to work on yourself. That doesn't mean that you're the one in the wrong. You could be the most innocent thing that ever walked God's green earth. You still have to work on yourself. There is always improvement that needs to be done. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your sign is. I don't care why you're watching this video. If you think you don't have anything that you need to work on, you're the problem. Promise you. If you think, well, I don't need to work on me, you're the problem. I don't care who you are, you're the problem. It's you. It's you. So the only thing that you can do is just take a step back. See, one of the biggest things that gets in the way is what we do is we focus so much on what the other person is doing that we don't pay any attention to ourselves at all. I'm too focused on you. You know, when are you going to change? When are you going to start doing this and stop doing this? And what, are you lying about this? Are you making that up? Are your actions matching up with your words? Are you doing this? What are you doing? When are you doing this? And I'm not even paying any attention to myself at all. All of my bullshit is completely flying under my own radar, going unchecked. You do you. I'm going to work on me. Let me think of one thing that I can identify in myself that needs work, and I'm going to start putting forth work on myself. Could be something little and petty, little teeny and petty. Like me, for example, I'll tell you one. One of my biggest pet peeves is when I'm cruising down the road in my 6th gen Camaro SS, and there's nobody behind me, and there's no room in front of me, and a car zooms up and cuts in front of me. That pisses me off so bad. Why do I let that bother me? Why do I let that eat my fucking lunch? That's a problem. So you know what I've been working on for the past year? And it happens every day. That Las Vegas is the dumbest driving fucking city I have ever lived in my life. And I've been to a lot of cities. So, you know what I do? Every time somebody does that, I just pop away and go, la, 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 la. I picture that it's somebody that I love. That's what I picture, you know? I picture that it's somebody that I love, and maybe they're just in a hurry. Maybe they're just having a hard day. I'm sure they didn't mean to piss me off. You know, and then I think, and I paint that picture in my mind, and I'm still not 100% over it yet. But after doing this for about a year, it's getting easier and easier and easier for me to not let that trigger me. That sounds like totally fucking petty and unrelated. That's not petty and unrelated. Something that little and silly that we just let fly under our nose and not pay attention to, that branches out and extends out to every area and aspect of your life. Because if that can trigger me, like, how could that little trigger mechanism that I have in me be affecting my relationships? You know, how could that be affecting my marriage? How could that be affecting my friendships? You know, and these little bitty teeny weeny things are things that we need to work on. So take a step away and say, you do you. I'm going to work on me. One of two things is going to happen. When you begin working on you, either A, the person that you're with is going to see you working on you, and that's going to inspire them to do the same. That's what happens most of the time. But you know what else will happen if they don't do that? See, what you're doing when you start rewriting your brain to think and react differently and respond differently, you're turning your radio dial. You're tuning into a new frequency of reality, whether you realize it or not. So you continue doing inner work like this. Eventually, the two of you will no longer be a frequency match, and you'll separate by default. All right. Past person. Past person. Let's see what's generally happening between Capricorn and the past person. What's happening? What's happening generally between Capricorn and the past person? Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Ooh, Emperor could be an Aries for some of you. Okay. Well, not a lot of movement in that Emperor card. Not a very action-packed card. Bam. Hangman reversed. Queen of Wands. Oh, okay. So there's definitely unfinished business, but this is a silent standoff. With the Queen of Wands and the Emperor, this is a silent standoff. Y'all are both too proud to come forward. This is what I'm feeling like here. Two of Swords. Somebody needs to make a decision here. If you are dealing with somebody who is currently in a new relationship, they don't want a third party. Okay. Could be blocked communication. I'm not seeing either of you make any attempts to open communication. I don't care if they have you blocked. You can communicate with somebody if you want to. You know, people say that all the time. I can't communicate. They have me blocked. Man, that don't mean nothing in 2022. Are you kidding me? That's all for show. You know, you could figure out a way to communicate to them if you really wanted to. If you really wanted to, you know. So, but yeah, there's definitely unfinished business, but where'd they go? I'm not seeing anybody taking action. Not seeing it. Not seeing a decision being made. Oh, and the Two of Wands? Shit, Two of Wands and Two of Swords? Okay, let's see how they feel about you. How's this person feel about Capricorn? What's this person's, the past person's true feelings about Capricorn at the deepest level? What's this person's true feelings about Capricorn at the deepest level? Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, they don't have any faith. They know exactly what they want to say to you. Oh, yes, they know exactly what they want to say to you. So I feel like this person already has a script written out in their mind. With the Ace of Swords and the Eight of Cups in the reverse. I don't know why. I'm thinking it's all ego. Yeah, it's all ego. This is a big old ego battle. It's a silent ego standoff is what I'm seeing here. Page of Swords, Ace of Swords. So they got plenty of things that they want to say to you. I don't know why they're not. It's a big old ego battle is all this is. That's probably the only way that they have left to poke at you, you know. I have no other way of getting at you and hurting your feelings, so I'm just going to be silent, you know. All right. Well, is there ever going to be any, from now until the end of the year, will there be any communication? If Capricorn just sits around and waits for it, will there be communication? Two more. Queen of Cups. Devil card reversed. No, doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. Three of Wands, Ace of Wands reversed. What's the advice? Would it be a good idea for Capricorn to communicate? What would happen? What would happen if Capricorn reached out and communicated? What would happen? Oh, shit. Okay. Okay, you might not want to then. You might not want to. This person probably has a lot of mean, nasty shit. The King of Swords reverse came out too in their intentions. I didn't speak on it, but because I didn't know whether or not that was their feelings towards you or if they felt like that was your feelings towards them. But I'm thinking that this person's still harboring some anger and some bitterness. And they would probably do everything they can to start a fight with you if you reached out and communicated. So you might want to hold off unless you have enough emotional independence to not be coaxed into an argument. Okay? You can't let them push you into it, dude. I'm telling you, there are people that will test you. They will test you, and they will try to push you into an argument. If you have to be emotionally independent and have enough independence and integrity not to feed into it, you know? So if you think you can do that, then reach out and communicate. But I feel like they will try to push your buttons. They will try to get a reaction out of you. They will try to piss you off. So if you think that you could deal with that and not feed into it, go ahead. But some of you need to wait a little bit longer. All right, new person. New person. What's generally happening between Capricorn and the new person? What's generally happening here? Three of Pentacles reversed. Nine of Pentacles. It kind of feels like your energy, honestly. It almost kind of feels to me like you might be a little bit too independent for this person. Might be a little bit too independent for them. They may not know how to react to it. Yeah, there's a lot of tension here. Yeah, okay. So I feel like your independence kind of intimidates this person a little bit, you know? Yeah, so this person's a little bit nervous, a little bit anxious, a little bit tense. I'm kind of feeling like you make this person feel inferior, honestly. Yeah, you make this person feel a little bit inferior. So there's some tension between the two of you. And maybe you're at a bit of a crossroads and are not really 100% sure whether or not you want to keep this going. Okay. Let's see their feelings at the deepest level. How they feel deep down. How they feel deep down. Ah, see, I told you, this person's vulnerable. This person's very vulnerable. They probably have a complex, very low self-confidence, no self-esteem. And your independence might intimidate them and threaten them a little bit. King of Wands reversed again, man. They're playing it off. This person might be a little bit irresponsible, too. Yeah. A little bit irresponsible, but they don't really know how to, like, be a teammate with you because, like I said, your independence, like, they don't know how to interact with that. You just intimidate them. I think they're intimidated. I'm not seeing a really, really strong emotional connection. I'm seeing intimidation. That's what I'm seeing here. What's the outcome, then? What's the outcome? Will this pick up and get better between the two of you? Queen of Cups. Feeling like you're eventually going to start ending up catching feelings. You will eventually end up getting feelings if you haven't already. Five of Cups reversed, Two of Swords reversed. Yeah, Two of Wands. Nope, I'm not seeing a decision being made. I feel like they've made a decision, but you haven't. You're still kind of wondering. You're falling in love with them, you're catching feelings for them, but you're still not 100% sure. Still not 100% sure. What's the best advice? What's the best advice? Be sure you all can form a psychological connection. Get to know each other on a psychological level, and this person has to get comfortable with you. They have to get comfortable with you. When somebody is intimidated by you, what they're doing in their mind is they're putting you up on this big pedestal. You know, they may not even realize they're doing it. But for whatever reason under the sun, maybe they've just felt inferior their whole life. Maybe they feel like you're out of their league. But for some unknown reason, they put you all the way up here on this big pedestal and they put you above them. They do it. You didn't do it. They did it. So how do we get a person to become comfortable, let their guard down, and take you off this pedestal in their mind? It takes time. It takes time and patience. It takes time and patience. You have to keep consistently showing up and being the person you say you are, your actions matching up with your words, you know, and that you just have to keep that consistent over an extended period of time before this person realizes, oh, well, you're not really above me. We're on the same level. We're both just regular people. I think this is going to take some patience. Going to take some patience before this person lets their guard down and realizes that, you know, you're not above me. Maybe an independent person is what I need. You know, there's a lot of people out there that they mistake independence for, you know, not being interested. No, you need an independent person. Some people think that codependency is what relationships are supposed to be. No. It's not good to need somebody. That's not good. I want to know that you don't need me. You don't need me. Because if you don't need me, that means you're here because you want to be. Not because you need to be. Because what are you going to do when all your needs are met? You're out the door, ain't you? When all your needs get met, you're out the door. If you need me, does it make sense? A lot of people haven't thought about it that way, but you don't want to need somebody. You don't want somebody to need you. You want them to choose you, right? Alrighty. I feel like those were the messages that my Capricorn friends needed to hear. So I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all so much for tuning in and playing along. I'm eternally grateful for all of the love and the support and the positive feedback you guys show me every single time I get on here and do this. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to look in the description of this video if you would like to find the information on how to go about scheduling a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.